All right, welcome to Spring Trends on Western Spring Television, where we give it to you as it is. My name is Emmanuel Ujiadugele. Do not forget to follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Western Spring Television. On Twitter, it is at WSTV_NG. You can also watch us live and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Western Spring Television. On Spring Trends today, we begin in Osun State. If you followed the interview segment of the program on In Spring, you see that a lot of things have been happening in Osun State, and because of our time, I don't want to take you through all the drama, but just know that the governor has issued some executive orders. Those orders are being complied with, and there have been reactions from social media all over the place, from Facebook, from Instagram, from Twitter. I would like to take some of those reactions now. The first reaction that we have here, I'd like to scroll quickly, is favorite uncle take cups. Favorite uncle take cups. It says, when you have trivial cases like this causing headlocks, there's always something behind it. Okay, let's take Nicholas Ibekwe. Nicholas Ibekwe, the Brave, says, the House of Assembly is prepared to leave important matter of governance start Bole Kaja with the new governor over $1 million. Bole Kaja. Oh, I think I remember that now. With the new governor over a meaningless nomenclature. That's reacting to if the state will be known as Osun State or the state of Osun. The next comment is something from Facebook. Solomon Olalekun Adekami says, Demola needs a special advisor on civic education and government. The man is disgracing the original PDP members. And now favorite uncle take up says, when you have trivial cases like this causing loggerheads, there is always something behind. A change of name might mean a renewed declaration of documents and assets and a casting of embezzlement. And the next comment there is Paul Gatsin on Facebook. It says, Osun updates, no outgoing governor with good intentions will employ a whopping 12,000 workers few days to the end of his tenure. It is simply an act of wickedness to employ such. I commend the brand new governor, Adeleke, for sacking them. The next comment there is also on Facebook. Adewale Olamide says, them call person Omo Balogun, you think say na Shere Abi? You as APC, if you married your wife illegally before yesterday, we will review it and reverse it. That's interesting. This is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And as meet hulu, bulu, bala in Osun. And soon. It's okay. That's coming from Facebook. Adeola Olamide. Next comment is also on Facebook. Tumishe Reformer says, with no offense committed, how can you sack the rector of a polytechnic because he was appointed by your predecessor? Still on Facebook, Akogunlere Oyewumi says, the act of Osun State Assembly has been quashed by High Court in Osun State, which declared state of Osun illegal and unknown to Constitution of Nigeria. Osun State then appealed the judgment, and the appeal is yet to be decided. What the present governor did is just that Osun State is no more pursuing the appeal. We are ready to abide by the judgment of the High Court. Back to Facebook, this one says, I am not disappointed with the new executive order of Governor Ademola Adeleke. Many things have been erased, but the state anthem introduced by Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola is a beautiful one. No one in the world will listen to the lyrics that will not fall in love with the Yoruba race. I humbly request for the retainment of the state anthem. A free mandate on Facebook. Let's go to free mandate. Olatunji Abido, he says, SSG, COS, CPS, Adeleke seems determined. He's obviously not planning to spend his time in government house dancing. Well, the governor is known as a dancing governor, and so this person is saying he's not going to spend his time dancing. David Olufunsho Fagbongbe Go G4 says, the way this man is going, he could sack himself. Well, that'll be interesting. Will the governor sack himself? We look forward to that. Now, on back to Twitter, this one says he needs to mellow down and concentrate on critical aspects of governance. I think fighting supposed enemies in the infant stage of his government is needless. When Aregbesola came to power, despite Ataoja's opposition of his government, he spared him, focused on governance. That's coming from a commentator on Twitter. Back to Facebook, still on Twitter. I envisage that the Owa of Igbajo's appointment will be likely reversed by the new governor. Eventually, the old players and the new players will have to reach a compromise on certain things in order for peace to reign. Now, because of time, that's the most we can take on the Osun State issue. Now, let's go to Lagos. Let's go to Lagos. Let's go to Lagos. Something is happening in Lagos. HIV is real. You know, there's a saying that you need to protect yourself. You need to ensure that you do not engage in unsafe practices that could endanger your life. But in Lagos, there's an interesting campaign strategy. If you can see your screen at the moment, there is a picture of some condoms with the picture of the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on them. He's seeking re-election, and his campaign strategy is to distribute condoms. If you can see your screen, HIV is real. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is campaigning with condoms. Very interesting. Now let's take comments. Let's take comments. Malachi Odo has just told us HIV is real. Now Idrissa, back to Idrissa. I want to show you what Idrissa has put up there. Idrissa says APC, Sha. What you have there is a picture of a lighter. Why are we campaigning with condoms and lighter in this part of the world? How would they impact on the people? Is everybody using gas? If you want to say you are sharing lighters for those who use gas cylinders, condoms and gas. Let's go to the next comment. Law-abiding citizen says, forget banter. This is embarrassing. Whoever gave him this idea hates him. Joy to the world. Right underneath says, I swear, my thought exactly. But let's go to Ali Tagba of Togo. I wouldn't be shocked if those condoms were donated by some foreign NGO and then repackaged them for campaign purpose. I might be wrong, though. Yes, of course, you might be wrong. We don't know the provenance of the condoms. Oluwa Sheunlafumi says, insanely creative when it's time for campaigns, but when it's time to deliver dividends of democracies, the soldiers come out. Innocent Chibweze says, indeed, poverty is real. We shall vote wisely. Now, Lady Rose says, what is this? Kilele? This is simply obnoxious, to say the least. This just can't be for real. What? That's how she said it. I'm assuming that that's how she screamed when she was typing it. George Joseph says, so malaria that is killing people is not real. When have they used helicopter to fumigate the state to kill mosquitoes? They will tell you they spend billions doing these condoms. How do healthy people keep choosing unhealthy people to rule them? That is an interesting comment. Sparkling Ada says, festive period is here. They don't see rice share, even if it's 10 cups at least. Feed the poor for one day and not condoms. They are dying of hunger and not of sex. Ozioma says, these people are taking us for granted in this country. I can't hiss like Ozioma. And then you have there the very clear picture of the condoms showing you HIV is real, stay safe. That's what's happening in Lagos, and that's what has been happening in Osun, with a lot of drama and all of that. We decided to tag it Osun House of Drama and Commotion. Now remember that truly HIV is real. Try to stay safe, protect yourself if you must engage in any form of sexual intercourse, and ensure that you keep yourself safe. Remember to stay on the safe side of the law, and then we'll bring you events as they unfold in Osun State. There are a lot of reactions to Governor Ademola Adeleke's executive orders, locking up palaces, suspending people, sacking others, and a lot of people. There's even a clash at the State House of Assembly. The Assembly issued a statement yesterday, and a member of the House this morning said, well, the House did not meet. Some of us were not there, and so the House did not meet. But that's the much we can take on Spring Trends this morning. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and at Western Spring Television. You can also watch us live and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Western Spring Television. You can also follow me on Twitter at EM Ujiadegele. Please be reminded that let's be guided. The fact that we are citizens of Nigeria doesn't mean we can act out of order and, blatantly disregard laid down rules and regulations. Let's always follow the rules. My name is Emmanuel Ujiadegele, and I intend to bring you more trending news tomorrow. In the meantime, HIV is real. Stay safe.